Exercising patience in traffic.
Road rage.
So I don't have road rage. Like I'm what you would call an offensive driver. Right? But you know what? I really be chilling though. I really just be chilling. Like I really be chilling on the road for real. Like I'm not one of those crazy like drivers with DC plates. If you're in DMV, you know what I'm talking about. If you got DC plates, you know how they drive. Anywhere you are in the DMV, anyone with DC plates, you know how they be driving. Yeah. So I forgot what road I was on. It was one of those main roads. I can't remember. But like actually it might have been on the Beltway. Actually, I think it was on the Beltway. So I'm driving back home, right? I'm just chilling, just having a decent time, and I'm playing my music. I'm just cruising, a nice night drive cruising or whatever.
What, you
Just
just
chilling.
driving for fun?
Just no, I was coming from a friend's place.
Okay.
We were just kicking it, just having a good time, just kicking it. And I was just going to the crib. I was just chilling, just vibing. And I actually like night drives though. Actually, since you mentioned it, I actually do like night drives. Where I can just be out on an open road somewhere, just kind of just helps you clear your mind and all that stuff. But neither here nor there. Um, this guy, I was like farthest to the left, but not all the way to the left, like that lane right before, all the way to the left where the median is. Um, this guy in this random pickup truck, however you want to perceive who might be in that pickup truck.
What
We're
kind
not
of
gonna
place
go
did he have Florida tags on? Did he have Florida tags on that plate?
he probably had a gator on standby for real.
Yeah, don't get it at you, boy. Don't mess with him.
So, he tried to like he was you can tell that he was trying to make his exit, right? I mean, but because me, I'm chilling, like, but I'm always looking at my review mirrors though, because there's always these crazy drivers. So I'm always looking at my review mirrors, even when I'm just chilling. And I kind of saw him like kind of like pulling up on me pretty quickly, like on the left side of me. So I was already watching him, and like he got past me, and then like I guess the gap between myself and the car that was in front of me, that was in the same lane as he tried to get between us, and I think he misjudged a little bit, slammed on his brakes, slammed on his brakes. So like because I was already watching him, like I was already slowing down because I'm like, yo, you know how you can see people driving and you can tell
Yeah.
like, yo, he's gonna do something stupid. Like
So
I already had that like in my
let me
mind. I was
try
like,
to drive a little bit
yeah,
differently. Just be
yeah,
aware where
exactly. I
this
was like, let
person's
me
at
try
all
to
times.
absolutely. So
Yeah.
I'm like keenly watching him, and yeah, he jumped right in front of me, um, and tried to get to his exit. I mean, he made it, but he could have caused like a 7-car pileup, like just
Just
the
like
way that he
but
literally
everybody
kept.
else was fine.
Yeah, everybody else is fine. I mean, there
Everybody
was
else was
one
fine.
person that kind of like react
Yeah.
erratically because they probably wasn't paying attention, and they kind of like scared, and they kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
so fighting the steering wheel, trying to get control, whatever.
Maybe that
But this
statistic.
guy, bro, and you know what? You know what blew me about it? It wasn't even the exit that he was supposed to get off of. You know how people get off on the exit and they're like, oh, I got off one exit early. It wasn't even the exit he got off of.
How you
It
know
was the
that?
very next one. Because I was still watching him. He was still on the road. Like he went to the exit and came back on.
Nigga.
Came back on and
Oh,
he got on the
man,
next
bro,
one.
you just about to dog. You about to kill
Bruh.
people off of like just rushing some. It'd be like this. I be in traffic sometimes, and people be riding the median, like
Mm.
flying back. We be in traffic. You sit in traffic, people be riding the median,
Right
trying
in
to
the
get to where they're
median.
going faster than. Like I don't
Yep.
need to be nowhere that bad.
Yeah.
I don't need to
Yeah.
be in like I'm going to work. I'm
Yeah.
risking my chance because something could be in the median up ahead. And
Mm-hmm.
they're speeding through this because they're trying to
Yep.
skip traffic. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's like I could potentially, yeah, I'm gonna be late to this job, but I could die. And then it's like, was it
Yeah.
worth dying for the job? You just
Right.
died for your job. But like, yeah,
Right.
you're gonna be late, but you can get potentially get another job, or you can just
Mm-hmm.
get reprimanded, or they could be like,
Yep.
it's all right, bro. I know there was traffic, and it could be nothing, slap on the wrist.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you have got to put yourself in a lot of bad positions yesterday and the day before yesterday for you to be that desperate to get to where
Crazy.
you got to go. You ain't making enough
Mm-hmm.
time and planning ahead,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's not work, even if it's a birthday party or whatever the
Mm-hmm.
hell you going to. It's like, what are
Yo,
you doing? It's not worth it.
it's
So
not.
And so I'm like, I have to have that patience because it's just like I just want to make it home.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it home. And a lot of people die on the roads every year.
Yep.
So,
And that's a very good point, because it's like you start to, especially driving for as long as I've been driving, and obviously you've been driving even longer than me. So like you start to understand and realize a lot of different things as far as like how people drive. Like I used to always tell people this, like driving is not difficult. It's driving on a road with other people that make it challenging.
yeah.
Right? Because
We're
not everybody
trusting.
has
It's a
it's and
big
it's
old
trust.
trust. It's a
Yeah,
big old trust
literally,
activity.
literally, and it's like and I realized that the times that I like narrowly missed getting into car accidents, it's because I was being patient, right? And because I was, again, we talk about awareness, right? We talk about awareness, right? And just having awareness of like the people around you. Like I'm constant. When I say I'm constantly looking at I remember Pops used to always tell me this when he was first teaching me how to drive. And honestly, really, I kind of already knew how to drive. I just allowed him to feel like he was teaching me at the time, because I was like, yeah, I was already driving before that when I was really not supposed
How
to.
does
But
this
like,
thing work?
right?
What is this thing here? How does this work? Oh,
But
okay.
but I was like, I was just trying to allow my father to be a father. We're gonna be talking about black fathers later, but I was kind of giving him that grace. You know what I'm saying? So, but I remember one thing he told me that always stuck with me. He was like, he's always telling me like, Jeff, always check your mirrors. You need to always check it, because he said that he used to watch me as I was driving just to see how often I would check my mirrors, and then he would tell me, like, when we were at a stoplight, he would be like, always check your mirrors. He used to tell me that like 7 or 8 times. Always check your mirrors. He's like, I check the mirrors every 5 seconds. That's literally what he told me, right? And he kept telling me that, so it kind of got ingrained in my mind to just do that. So now when I'm driving,
so you did learn something from that lesson.
Yeah, so I did. So I did. So I'm always checking my mirrors. I'm always checking my mirrors. You know what I'm saying? So like, and because again, awareness and checking my mirrors, I was able to at least like prepare myself and kind of like brace myself to just see what this nut was doing on the road. But yeah, like you said, man, like people just doing random,
and he's just
irrational, dumb stuff like that.
He's randomly
putting people's lives in danger.
Yeah. Just like at a whim.
Yeah.
At a whim, bro. And like he's not gonna pay any consequences if people behind him got in accidents. He's gonna be gone off that exit.
Absolutely.
And out of there.
Oh yeah, and that's a fact. And we know hit and runs are big here in the DMV area. Yeah. Just like they are in Florida, they are big here in DMV. Especially, man. Like
you hit and run all the time.
Yeah, like, get up out of there. So that would be my challenge, and the challenge that I'm still progressing in overcoming is increasingly being patient, making sure I'm being patient when I'm driving
in traffic,
specifically in traffic, because you got some wild people out here. So that's what I can share.
All right, right on. I feel that. My challenge is basically back to the callback. Man, this whole project of ours that we got going on here is a learning process. Like when you look ahead,
it's gonna make a man out of you.
You see 10,000 hours. You're gonna have to put this thing is gonna make me into another beast. But I can see ahead, and I'm like from 101, from level 1, level 2 of like getting to know how to do this whole project. I had to learn video editing.
Yeah.
Video editing. I didn't even have video editing software.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a bad recording last time, and the video property, the audio was salvaged. So that's what we put out last week was a audio alone version. But it's just so funny because these are the kinds of things that'll happen through this whole growing process. I remember one of the episodes where my audio was all messed up, where my volume was lower than yours, and I had to put in a graphic to disclose that kind of thing. So but now I know how to do graphics for the words and the text because I was learning off of that, and splicing in little random graphics and stuff. So this whole thing is a challenge. It is a challenge for my week.
I see what you did there.
Challenge from
I see what you did there.
the very first recording. So I too am progressing and getting stronger and getting better and getting like more knowledge and more experience. Like I'm gonna come out of this joint and be like, I know Kung Fu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I have mastered this.
Working off of some free
Yep.
software or something like
Yep.
that just to make this happen. So
Mhm.
that's the deal. That's my challenge. And I'm glad y'all can join us on this journey. Again, like and subscribe and leave a note in the comment. You know what I mean? We be up in there. So, you know, we'll holler back at you. Math.